All right, we're going to talk about cosets. Subgroup, and then you get that, the left coset is equal to the right coset if and only if you get this conjugation type thing. And where, of course, G inverse HG is equal to the set of all G inverse little hg. So that's called conjugation. And we often write by exponentiation. So x to the g is equal to that, and h to the g is going to be equal to that. Now notice, if I have x squared, that means x times x. Whereas x to the g is going to be equal to something completely different. How do you tell the difference? Context. You have to think about what these are. If 2 is a group element, you might mean conjugation. If 2 is not a group element, it's going to be clearly exponentiation. If g is non-integer, if it's a group element, then they can only mean conjugation. So this actually isn't as confusing as it sounds, as long as you can just think about what the different symbols mean. For example, let h be this. And then I can conjugate. I can look at the identity. The identity doesn't change much. And if I conjugate, I'm going to get, that isn't terrible. But here we go. Here's another one. If I look at the right coset of 1, 3, I get that. Left coset of 3, I get that, something different. When I conjugate it, I get something that's different from the original set. So if the left coset is not equal to the right coset, then conjugation is going to change from the original set. So 1, 2 turns into 2, 3. And the left coset's in the right. All right, I can conjugate by 2, 3, and I get, oh, again, the left coset and the right coset aren't the same. And so when I conjugate, I'm going to get a different set. Okay, I can conjugate by 1, 2, 3. And again, the left coset is different from the right coset because this one's 1, 3, that one is 2, 3. And so you get that when you conjugate, you get a different. So similarly, let's suppose that we have the right coset equals the left coset. Right coset, left coset. I'm going to prove that the conjugate is equal to that. But the right coset is equal to the left coset, so I can just do end up with h. Oh, so good. So if I have the right coset equals left coset, then I get that the conjugate of h is equal to h. Done. Direction. I'm going to assume that the conjugate is equal. Then what I can do is I can start with this equality, because I'm assuming it's true, size by g on the left. And then I use algebra. Oh, the two cosets are the same. So that's it. Thank you.